Good evening, guys and gals. Here we have the LEGO Mission, set number 60355. And I believe it is the police prisoner escape missions thing. I don't know. I'm just glad that this is the last one because the last two have been boring. So we're going to pour this stuff out and just get building. And yes, we have the sound turned off. I don't think this even tells us on here. So we got to do the create a fig first. And of course we're going to be waiting again. And yeah, I have 10 gig internet. And it shouldn't take this long here. There we go, about time. So, I guess some people say I get a little hard on these. These are meant for little children. Failed to start up. Let me see, do I actually have Wi-Fi turned on this thing? Yes, I do. Let's try that again. If not, we'll just have to build freehand or build it off stream. You know, LEGO, you really do need to get rid of this app thing. This is not good at all. Okay, we got to build a flashlight. So I'll try to keep my belly aching down, but, well, it's hard to do that when, you know, when the set is pretty stinky. You know, to keep it mild here. There's our torch. Okay, we're going to skip all that here. You have to click the small arrow. I don't know what all this here is, but it's just information, and I thought we could do other things, but no. Like, that's the mission there. So all we did was make a flashlight, and I think you're supposed to build the figures, and honestly, this is a gimmick item. Now, I've had a fan of mine, or a viewer, mention that, why am I doing that? Why am I being so hard? These sets are for children. Well, what child is going to sit here and watch? Well, let's build a figure. Just sit here and watch this. I mean, seriously. Just being honest, it's not really a fun set. I was hoping she'd have a crying face, but she doesn't. You know. And this is $40. I should have pulled it up. May have to do that in the next segment. And I'm going to have to shut it off and then turn it back on, make sure that we keep the tablet cool, all that stuff. So we have the flippy shag hair. I don't think I've known any guys that do that anymore, especially at my age. And stuff like that. So we have stuff to make a camera. I think one of these racing helmets, some handcuffs, a nice little magnifying glass, one of these hats, green binoculars, radio, you know, that kind of stuff. So really, this is not too exciting. At least we survived bag 1. Okay, well, we're already on bag 2. Let me move that over there. Keep our spare pieces in one area. And let's dive into here. Now, usually bag 2 is usually the more exciting one because it's got all the bigger pieces. That's always good. and let's get started. So we'll just start blasting through this. So this has got that new bright fluorescent neon yellow. That's regular yellow. You can probably tell the difference. And that's the first time I've ever seen this color before. So, oh, we're going to go slow. Boy, this is going to get dragged out. Hey, let's do one piece at a time. Let's skip a few of these here. There we go. I'm a little bit more advanced than this, but yeah, I think this is probably for preschoolers more and more. Some of you have mentioned that. And I forgot to check the set number or what it's about. But I said I was going to do that. Maybe I should. This is to, to lighten up the day. Well, I got to go pick that up. And I haven't even started any of my customs yet because I'm just trying to plow through these reviews. Now I'm getting really picky. If they ever send me an offer for this, I will have to just kindly refuse. Let's see here. Let me Google this real quick in here because I don't know what it's called. Lego 60355. And it retails for $40. Let's go to the official website. I like to do things from Lego because I get to see here. It's the Water Police Detective Missions for $40, $39.99, and it has 278 bricks. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Wow. There we go. And it's only like, what time is it? It's 11:20 in the evening, or 11:20 at night. And I have been going to bed early lately. And, alright. My body has finally been fatigued out. I had to, just sleep. So I've been going to bed earlier now. So nothing worse when you get criticism and somebody's really mean, says your building skills suck, and they end up requesting for you to build them something. Like this one guy was complaining about one of my car builds. Your car building skills are bad, but can you build this? And I just sat there, read that, and I thought, I'm not taking requests from you. Usually I take requests, but when somebody gets a little rude, I'm just like, absolutely not. I just thought, no. If you were nice about it, I probably would have attempted to make your build, but, well, I don't want to build any more city stuff. I want to build stuff that I could use in the backcountry. Just some people crack me up. So I would have to honestly say that let's put it up here, that the build quality on this so far is kind of subpar. And when I got this thing's got a nasty old scratch in the middle of it. And it feels like it's kind of like a medium soft plastic. Okay. Yeah, these are like 55 minutes long. And honestly, the build's so slow, I can think of other things. Alright. So I'm just skipping through it and just getting it done at this point. Kind of want to get this done and retire for the night. Get it out of the way. And I don't know. Ugh. Even my eyes are burning too. Usually at this time at night I'm usually wide awake, but now also it's like 100 and something outside right now. It's really toasty. So I don't think I want to stay up late and then you get up early the next morning. And or you get up late the next morning, I should say, and it's like hot. So you try to do things more on the farmer's schedule. So I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. I hadn't even worked on backcountry camping. I've already broke it down and what I need to do. But it's just gathering the time because all this is in the way right now. So I'm just trying to get her done. They could do something better with this. But, you know, and I know some people can't handle my blunt honesty. Oh, you're being harsh, you're being rude, why are you trash talking a Lego set? I'm not trash talking any Lego sets. But when something like this is $40, it's pricey. You don't want to waste your money, and I've already had a few fans already tell me Lego's just gotten ridiculous overpriced. Yeah, it has. It's the economy, and when stuff like this costs a lot of money, you want to get your bang for your buck, and to spend little money on this stuff. It's something else, and I bet this next piece goes in the front here. Yes, it does. There we go. That's that nice bright yellow. It looks really good with this blue too. Just have to deal with the slowness of the build. Are we almost done with the boat? You know, if you were to build the accessories and put them on there, yes, you know, but I think the storyline, if they can come out with something a bit better, it wouldn't be too bad. Okay, we got 3 studs here. I'm going to show the steering wheel here. Let's put this here. If you don't know, you can always tip it. And I would never have known. So this is the only good thing I can think of out of it is the 3D instructions. You know. So this is actually the last of the sets I have. And I'm expecting another big box, so I have to get these done. And just to get the I don't know, the smaller builds out of the way would be nice. That, like, this shouldn't take this long to build, you know. But now I'm getting to be more, you know, blunt on things, and when somebody says, well, you're being hard on a set, yeah, I have to be hard. You know, I mean, it's just, you just have to. You know, if I'm building Lego MOCs and somebody says they suck, and they give me a constructive reason why, I don't mind. It's like, most of the time I just ramble on, you know. This is something that we got to finish up. So far it doesn't look like a bad boat, and that's it. And I'm going to guess that we take it apart next. You got these animations here that are just making this so painfully slow. So like you can set all these pieces on here and make it your way and put that back up there. And for me, wait a minute, was I doing bag 3 because I skipped? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I do. There's a minifigure in here. My bad. See, I'm already getting tired of this and I want to get it done. Alright. Okay, so he's got really thick eyebrows. He's double-sided, so. It looks like he's got a fro. What, no skin fade perm this time? This guy would totally rock it. He's got curly hair or a perm. Hard to say what he's got on his head. Alright, now you got to tear the thing apart. And if you click these, it just does this. But I don't think you can click on any of this stuff. Build to make waves, you know. Honestly, if I was a 10-year-old kid, I'd be so bored of this. I really would. So far, probably bag 4 already, I don't know. We gotta wait for the thing to load again. And the tablet's starting to get pretty toasty, so we're gonna probably have to take a breather here. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's pick all this stuff up and put it in our container. And so far, just like with the other ones, just get a bunch of parts in a bin. Well, we don't need to dump that in there. Haven't used this yet. So far so good. That's as far as we've got. Okay, everything is cooled down. Let's find 3. And we'll start this one today. Well, tonight. Or whatever. Oh, yeah. So, get some more space up here. And there we go. I don't know if this is supposed to be some kind of pier or something. We don't know. We got to build it first. We'll set the boat back here and get it out of the way. Set does have some nice blues and stuff, but still, for the price, it's just nothing special for me. And while I was waiting, I was editing the part exploration for this very same build. You know, have to get it done quickly. These have already been released, but I still need to get them done. Okay. Must be making a car or something. I found some rims here. Is that what it was? What is this then? Okay, oh, we're still in bag 3. So we grab the dog out. Okay. Like a little German Shepherd. That German Shepherd is probably just as depressed as I am. because the manual's slow and we're building just some random. I'll keep it friendly. I'll keep that to myself. We got to build 2 of these, so we got to note that. See, I'm waiting for animations. You can see I'm just kind of skipping through some of it. Yeah, somebody has a very low retention span. This will not flip the bill. Because I'm looking across the room at a future mock that I want to work on. And no, I can't tackle that just yet. Alright, we got 1 rim done. Oh, we got to build 2 of those. I just remembered, yeah. Man, my mop is getting so long now, it's starting to go into my eyes. It's like, man, I really do need to get this stuff cut off. But getting a haircut is a chore. It's like, yeah, I don't want to go get one. I have to get in the car and drive somewhere, and haircuts now are like $40. And they just keep raising up their prices, and that's just how it is, I guess. Gas is expensive. You telling me to build it again? Wow. Talking about dragging out the build. And then we got the boat again. Wow, really? We're going to put wheels on the boat. Or is it just for like a boat trailer? So, you flip it over and you just shove these at the bottom. Now be careful, because you can see how I pushed on that, it kind of squeezed in. So honestly, this set is, I'll keep it friendly. Yeah, a boat that you can drive on land. More bag 3. Cool. We got a map tile that was printed. I just got to find it. Here we go. Maybe the robber needs to come in and steal this set from me so I don't have to do it. Alright, so we'll put the map in somebody's hand. He can have it in his hand. And this is what is remaining here on the counter. All these awesome parts, and you just have to do the inspiration things. I don't want to ruin it for anybody and do them all, you know, or try to do them all. So far you got all these awesome pieces, and what are we building? Well, nothing too special. So let's move on to bag 4. Let's see what other slow-go we can do here. Well, it jumped right on in here. Alright. So if you're into this type of set, I know some have told me that this is the best thing that LEGO has ever brought out. I mean, literally. And for me, as an advanced builder, Okay. Alright, let's get going on that. Okay, I put these on backwards. I don't think it really matters, but yeah. Because once I get this done, I am going to go to bed. You know, don't get me wrong, there's some good pieces in these sets, but that's just it though. It's expensive, and expensive is not cutting it for me. Missing, oh there it is. I'll say I'm missing a brick here. Where did I put it? But no, there it is. And I bet that arch goes on the top. Some of the stuff is just kind of goofy, so we just have to survive. I'm sorry, guys and gals. I don't mean to drag you through all this, but unless you're falling asleep to this, then by all means do so. Well, we're getting some nice sounds, nice soothing sleep here just by me doing this. Oh yeah, I've been getting hit by the spam bot lately. Somebody's been posting a bunch of adult sites, and I'm like, I do not have time for this. I just block them. I know it's a bot because most people don't Control C and Control V something. Maybe it's meant to be like a portal for a cave or something, an entry point. Alright. Alright, so we're using this. That's supposed to knock the person out of the cave that go in there. And then, this must be like a treasure cave or something. And that's probably the booby trap. And that. Oh, that's how it fits. You gotta fit it in crooked like that. Then we got the genie bottle. And we have the green emerald. So, well, if I can get that in there. So basically this thing here, if you pull this light, it's supposed to knock you senseless. So, well, we got coral. Now we got to decorate it up. Yeah, I played a little bit of the new Minecraft. It's pretty cool. I just hadn't really had time because of work stuff. But I'm working on, in addition to my custom hidden structures, I'm actually working on building an ambient noise mod for the game. Actually not a mod, more like a texture pack, and with the new Minecraft you could do that. Can't find that piece. Oh, there it is. Yeah, sometimes this does get a bit dry. I know some of my viewers don't really understand all this, but to review this stuff, it is more like a job. I'm going to show you how to become a professional YouTuber and make Lego your full-time career. Well, you won't be hearing that from me. How full is bag 5? Doesn't sound too full. So this is probably some little, like an underwater thing you'd grab onto. Like a jet ski, but for in the water you just hold on to it and all that stuff. That's all we're done. Let's see the ideas. His app is just too goofy. Alright, we get to use the metal detector and find things. This is not too bad if you had really up-to-date technology. Okay. I'm just going to drag these out right now. And yeah, somebody asked me, what do I like putting together, the advanced stuff or the easy stuff? I like the advanced stuff a bit better. Okay. Scuba diving gear. You have to wait until it unlocks. Blah, blah, blah. Nice soothing blue background. Just gotta wait. You know what? Let's build this other figure while we're here. We forgot all about this person. Oh. This is the Miss Robber. Oh, and I forgot to show you. She's actually got orange hair. Like a bob or something. Should have gave her the Karen cut. Would have been cool. But no, she didn't. No, they did not. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I just did that. I didn't even know I just built it already. The only thing I gotta do is take the head off and put the air tank in there. The oxygen tank. Pop that off, I guess. So let's start putting this together. I wasn't done yet. I was testing it. It's starting to get pretty toasty. We're going to have to shut her off again. So set the wig here. And we got to get another one of those visors. No, not like that. So sad my video's already done. And I'm still messing around with this. And looks like these. Looks like this is more like a dark silver for the torso and the pants. Pretty cool. So that's basically what you do. They should have gave her a harpoon gun. You take the head off and put the thing. Take the windshield off. And that goes on the top. So I guess it's supposed to be like an underwater boat then, like a submarine. Got the gold handcuffs. Well, mission 8, and that's the last one in there, so we already know what we'll be doing. What are we going to do with the rest of these parts? Let's see here. Are we due for a cooldown? Get the container prepared. Yep, that's exactly what we're ready for. So we got all this awesome stuff we didn't really even get to touch. Yeah, so far, getting pretty full. Alright, let's move on to 5. And I don't know. Let's see here. What are we building? Pull this out of the way. And oh, this one's almost put in there. Let's do this one. I just don't know what possessed someone to. Oh, this is a regular one. Let's just keep that like that. I don't know what possesses someone to make a set like this, but honestly, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I get to build freehand now. Is this the prison cell? Is that what that is? All right. Make 2 of those. Okay. Alright. I don't have any of those. I think I only have like 1 or 2 of these. They're good for making prisons. Make a solitary confinement cell and throw the set in there. That'd be perfect. Is this the tank, or is this the cage that you go in? You dunk you in the ocean and you try to spear the shark that's trying to eat your sailboat. And that's it. So, you know, what do you do with this? I don't know. Let's see here. I want to try something. This is the stuff that you can possibly do. So, honestly, we didn't really use any of these awesome pieces. We just used the very basic stuff that I have billions of. We'll save one of those bananas for the other person. But that's a lot of parts there left over, but it's, of course, it's one of these mission sets. And that's it. Goodbye, Mr. iPad. We don't need that anymore. And now, let's talk about the review on this. And while I'm setting this up, of course. Okay, boat with wheels. And is this something that I would buy? Absolutely not. Why? You know, if they at least run you through one of the missions and gives you inspiration, maybe. But this is not really something I had fun with. I mean, just like with the other 2 that I've done, it's kind of dry and boring. Where's the prisoner at, or the... So he's going to go scuba diving with his banana. Why not? And of course we got this guy with the shag. He might be the detective, something that a detective would wear. And we got some of this accessory stuff. This is the booby trap thing in the back. Alright. Well, that's kind of cheesy. So, am I happy with this type of set? No. Honestly, I just, now just finishing this up, I feel like I wasted my time. That's what it felt like. I felt like I just kind of blasted through this just to get it done and to mess with half-built stuff. So, like I said, I know there's some out there who think this is the best thing in the world. Hey, that's fine. That's your opinion. That's the beauty of doing this stuff. It's your opinion. You can think that. But for me personally, and my apologies, I'm just trying to set everything up for the thumbnail. It's bad. It's a bad set. I don't think it's worth $40. I just blast through these real quick because I don't care much for them. And that has to get back wrapped around my stick there. So, what do you do with something like this? Jay, how do you review stuff like this? How do you really go about doing your reviews? It depends. Like, first off, first impressions. What does the box look like? So this box looked like something very fun. This looks fun. When you watch the build, it's boring. It was dragged on forever. And now being done with it, now I can actually do the fun stuff. It's that sad, that I literally had to race to get this set done here. Just to get it out of the way. So this is what I'm working on right here. And honestly, I would not be wasting this kind of money on this. That's just my opinion. I mean, it's got nice accessories for 20 bucks. So for 40 bucks, I'm just going to say you just walk away from it. At that point, it's not really worth your time. And this is a set here that's kind of like something you just build once or twice. You run through all the stories and then you're done. It just goes into a part bin. And that's exactly what it is. So that's what we have there. So that's how I do the thumbnails. I get them done, I set them up, I'll put the phone up, make sure it works fine before I take a snapshot because I only want to do it one time. And just get it out of here because I really want to get on my custom campground, not this. This is just not beneath me or anything, it's just, well, boring. But thank goodness we're done with that. So yeah, like I said, it's got a good assortment of parts, but for the price, not really. It's got 4 minifigures. Each minifigure I think would be about $2 or $3 a piece, but other than that though, this is, to me, it's not worth it. Just see it, if you see it on sale, get it, but other than that though, to me personally, it was just boring.